It's the advising or the lack of the room in the classes, like the amount of spaces that are allowed in each class. Do you think that has more to do with it, or the advising itself?
But see, if we make classrooms bigger, the enrollment's got to be bigger,
right? Because
you got to be able to pay for that. So, I guess you can make the argument both ways.
Right. Okay. All right. Well, that's all for the panel tonight. Thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you, Brian.
Well, that's what these two think. Do you agree with them? Here's what 22 of you Canes thought about our panel topics. With the destruction of the Orange Bowl, the RAC closing down, the construction of a new UC, etc., do you think UM's tradition is fading? 27% said yes, 36% said somewhat, and 36% said no. And the second question, do you think the advisors at UM do a good job of helping students? 18% said yes. 59% said sort of. I'm a little shocked by that. I thought more would be no. 23% said no. And our last question of the night, is it better to graduate or stay an extra semester to party? 81% said graduate, and 18% said go ahead and party. We already know your opinion on the panel topics, but what else is on your mind? Reporter Felipe Yanez found out.
Your opinions, your thoughts. Real People, Real Talk wants to know what's on your mind. It's time for You Voice.
Not a good idea that they always have, so many advertisers back here on the Rock. The school's kind of selling out this advertising space to different companies. I don't like having to walk through campus and see a car dealership every day, or, a television station or whatever it is trying to sell me something. It's enough with the little stores with the necklaces and things like that.
The problem that I have with this school is the fact that there's no guys soccer team. Title IX is ruining that aspect.
The best part of my day is when I see the ducks on campus. Quack, quack.
The professors give you everything at once. Now at the end of the semester, I have like 20 things to do. Professors, you could have spaced it out a little bit. Come on.
I hate finals, and I just want summer to come so I can leave, get out of here. That's it.
If you want us to discuss a particular topic in our panel, email us at realpeoplerealtalk@gmail.com. But do not touch that remote, because coming up next, we hear why freshmen will not be allowed to rush in the fall.
Tanning beds are for losers. Their UV rays can be up to 15 times stronger than the sun. Trust me, it's so not as safe as you think. I'm telling you as a friend. Tanning beds can increase your risk for cancer, including melanoma, the deadliest form of skin cancer, which is the second most common cancer for women in their 20s. At the end of the day, it's so not worth it. Oh my gosh, there are so many risks. It can cause ugly wrinkles and age spots and can ruin your skin. And if you get skin cancer, you could be messed up beyond all recognition. Please don't tan. Without a doubt, tanning is so over. End of discussion.
Overexposure to UV rays is the leading cause of skin cancer. Be safe. Don't go there. A message from the American Academy of Dermatology.
Anyone who uses a tanning bed is an idiot. So get a life, or you could lose it.
Welcome back. It's time for commentary. One of you gets a chance to get something off your chest. Now, usually everybody can rush in the fall if they want to join a fraternity or sorority, but this coming fall, only non-freshmen can rush, leaving the freshmen to wait until their spring semester to join a fraternity or sorority. So Teddy Tosif is here to comment on that.
Thanks, Monica. Well, the first female astronaut, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Jimmy Buffett, Katie Couric, and the University of Miami student government president, what do they all have in common? All, along with more than 1,300 students on the University of Miami campus, are part of the Greek community. With 11 interfraternity council fraternities and 7 Pan-Atlantic Association sororities at the University of Miami, the Greek community is involved in more than 176 other campus organizations and a loud voice on campus. But before they became a part of Sigma Chi or SDT, all the Greek students had to go through recruitment. The process of recruitment, however, is changing this upcoming school year. In the past, recruitment for sororities was a formal process held in the fall for all freshmen and upperclassmen. Within the first few weeks of school, freshmen and other students interested in a sorority would go through a week-long process of meeting with the chapters in their suites and conclude with a bid day event on the Rock. The fraternities would hold events during a 2-week process at this time as well. Now, however, recruitment has been changed to deferred recruitment for the freshmen. In the fall, during about the third week of classes, events will be held for upperclassmen only, like the previous formal recruitment, but just a bit more relaxed. However, only students currently at the university will be allowed to pledge. 2008-09 first-year students will not be allowed to rush in the fall. The fraternities will hold recruitment much like in the past, just only targeting upperclassmen. First-year students will be allowed to rush during the spring semester when all of the sororities and fraternities will hold recruitment again. Dean Michelle Castro, the coordinator for Greek Affairs, said this change will allow freshmen to do their homework and research so they can find where they belong. She added they will allow the first-year students a semester to adjust to the university. President Shalala has also said it will create more of a freshman experience. Dean Castro also said the change will make scheduling easier because there will be no hurricane or tropical storm issues, and the football schedule will not play as much of a hindrance. Sorority recruitment in the spring will be held a few days before classes, and fraternities will have the same type of rush as normal, just focusing more on freshmen. The transition to the new recruitment has made the IFC and Panhellenic hold special meetings to set up rules and discuss how best to continue with the deferred system. Dean Castro advises anyone interested in learning more about Greek life to visit 21E in the Student Services Building or visit www.miami.edu/Greek life. Thanks, Monica.
Thank you, Teddy.
Now we shine the spotlight on you. Graduation can be a long, complicated, and exciting time. Reporter Alyssa Suarez has more.
A day of celebration, a day that will always be remembered. Commencement 2008 is just a few weeks away, and seniors at the University of Miami are experiencing mixed feelings.
I'm excited it's going to be over, but I'm also a little scared because we all know that going into the real world isn't as relaxing and fun as college.
I'm also really scared because I don't have like definite plans yet, so everything's sort of up in the air, but I mean, I have faith that I'll get through everything okay. It's just a little nerve-wracking.
There's nothing really special or particular about it. I mean, whether I have that little piece of paper or not, it doesn't change who I am.
In order to graduate, seniors must apply online by logging into their MyUM account. Senior Director Barbara Vergara advises students not to wait till the last minute.
Do it ahead of time. Because I pull my list as I go along, you know, and the sooner you apply, the sooner you're going to find out if there's a problem.
Once students apply for graduation online, they're notified by mail about the details of the commencement ceremony. But what else are students doing to prepare for the big day?
And calling families and friends and telling them when the date is, when all the times are, because there's so much going on.
I'm not preparing at all. I graduated a year ago, December. So I have my cap and gown from then, but I decided to come back and pick up a new degree, so I might reuse my cap and gown.
All those interested in attending the ceremonies are welcome, but make sure that you're not late.
The ceremony will start on time. They won't wait for you.
Wishing both grads and future grads the best of luck. Alyssa Suarez, UMTV.
Monica, studies say that within the next 24 hours,